The Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. I am Marvelous today, also known as AKA Sofa Black. You know, with the ones and twos, the voice sounds a little different because, you know, the boy's under the weather, but I'm still back in the business. So I got a new MO and persona to roll with it.
Sofa Black in the house, in the hizzy.
Yeah, does that meet, you know?
Well, yeah.
Because, I mean, everybody's going for the ones and twos and stuff, whatever, with Kodak, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that with the shits and stuff, whatever. But, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, man. It's been like a week since we did the whole faniversary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Episode 25, and now we're pushing on. So I believe we are planning on doing something special for 50. I remember just kicking it with you a while back saying, I think it was episode 10 or 20, we were thinking of doing something, but we've thought it best every 25 episodes to do something, because that would be like milestone reached.
Yeah.
So 25, 50, 75, 100. I think 100 you should really wear the Speedos. I think you should keep the Speedos till about 100, but if you want to rock them at 50, that's totally up to you. I'm not
ain't no shame in my game.
I'm not
shame in my game.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
I just gotta know when to manscape up, and then that's it, man. They get the extra virgin olive oil to make sure everything shine.
The virgin olive oil.
You gotta shine with it, you know.
All right.
Shine out here or whatever.
So I mean, it's been one whole week and a crazy week, and I want to say that because right after I had dropped you home and didn't wait for you to get inside your crib.
Yeah, bitch ass move.
I stopped off by my sister's house real quick, and we were in the living room just talking and stuff like that, and out of nowhere, my nephew just blurted out that Nipsy Hussle got shot.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I thought he was joking, because if for those who are out there who know about Nipsey Hussle, and for those who don't, this was a man doing really good things in the community. So it was hard for me to fathom that anybody would want to shoot him. So before we continue, we just give him a little quick moment of silence. Now, as I was saying, my nephew was in the kitchen, and he blurted out, Nipsey Hussle got shot. He got shot about 6 times. And that was it. I mean, we were discussing it in the living room, because at this point, nobody had known that he had passed. It was just more of a situation where, you know, you hear somebody got shot, and the first thing you're thinking at is, you know, they're in a hospital and they're working on them, or that, you know, it wasn't that serious or anything like that. And I think at that moment I shot you out a quick text message.
Yeah.
And then your response to me was that 3 people actually got shot. And
yeah, so 3 people got shot. I got wind and stuff that 3 people got shot, and they said 1 victim got shot in the head. So then that's when I said to you and stuff, I'm like, hope he's not the one that got shot in the head.
Right. And so of course, like any good person would do, because you know, there was a lot of tweets, IG messages going out, hoping for him to pull through. So I sent out one, and then just kick back. You know what I mean? We were discussing it. We're actually discussing some of the stuff that he was doing in the hood. And then I think it was a little bit later after that, when I was actually leaving my sister's house and heading home, is when I got the message that he had passed.
That he passed.
Yeah. So let's take it from there. What was your first reaction when you heard it?
So when I first heard it and stuff, whatever, that he got shot, I think my thing was more so if he can pull through this, because they said there was multiple people that got shot. Right. Him and multiple people and stuff. So I'm like, okay, if he pulled through this, then it'd be kosher and stuff, whatever, right? Right. And then I was doing other things and stuff, whatever, in the process, whatever, in my house and everything, so minding my business, until when I got the word that he officially passed. Then probably about, I seen the whole RIPs go up on the IGs and the social medias across the board. Probably about like around a little bit after midnight, I got a message from first message and stuff from somebody, and they said that on one of the shows that previous shows we did back, that I kind of called for his death. Right. And I said, no, that wasn't the case. And my thoughts and prayers goes out to his family and stuff, whatever. But as history has been proven, if you're colored and you do something kind of good for the people and stuff who are less fortunate and bring certain things to the light, they want you out the box. So they'll get you in any means necessary and stuff, whatever. Same thing with Malcolm X. They used a black man to shoot Malcolm X. Right. The same way and stuff, whatever, right? And I was just using that and stuff to say, like, everybody should be on their P's and Q's, and, Nipsey, watch your back, Jay-Z, watch your back. So when they came down and stuff, whatever, I felt kind of bad when the first message came in, and then when I started realizing that the amount of listeners that we do have and the ones that do get at people and stuff, get at me directly and everything like that, yeah, I kind of just explained myself. I'm like, that was never my intention. I had no malice and stuff, whatever, behind it. So I felt bad. I felt bad that it happened to a dude and stuff, whatever, that had like a different kind of state of mind from the average rappers and everything. Because remember, Victory Lap is actually his first legit album. Right. He had other mixtapes and stuff, whatever, before. Mixtapes, a lot of soul, a lot of EPs, projects where he wasn't rocking with any labels or anything like that. Right. So the fact that, like, when he even dropped Victory Lap, I was giving a hand clap and stuff to that, because for him to finally drop Victory Lap, and he did so many things, like from real estate, cryptocurrency, like, like even the Dr. CB thing and stuff is like late, but right before his passing and stuff, whatever, right? Yeah. But like I said, like, he had so many things and stuff on his belt before, so I was always a fan of him and stuff, whatever. And I was always a fan of, like, my favorite Nipsey Hussle thing and stuff, whatever. That's what touched me and stuff, was that this guy was that much of an innovator, because I don't know if you heard about the cheesecake thing in New York with the restaurant. No. So, okay, there's a restaurant in New York, right? And he got the idea. Nipsey took the idea from the restaurant. Whatever. I can't remember the restaurant exactly, but there's a restaurant that sells 3 cheesesteaks, Philly cheesesteaks. Right. At 3 different pricings. Okay. $20, $70, $125. Okay. Right? So $20 gets you the basic cheesesteak as is by itself. Right. $70 would get you cheesesteak with like a little course meal with it, whatever, right? Dessert and little extra things and stuff, whatever, Yeah. Appetizer and everything before. Yeah. $125 will get you the cheesesteak and the appetizer and the whole 3-course meal thing, plus with your photo on the wall. And if you pay a little extra on top of that, you can choose where you want your photo on the wall. Where you want it to go. So now you have people like Oprah, Bill Gates, other people go to this restaurant and everything and stuff, whatever. Right. And when they go to this restaurant, whatever, because they're celebrities, the restaurant owners would take a photo of them and put them up on the wall. Yeah, of course. So now you got a chance to go up on there. So you got a chance as a regular Joe Schmo, but you willing to pay the cost to be the boss. Right. To get yourself like next to a Bill Gates photo and stuff up there, right? Next to Oprah. So now when Nipsey Hussle was in one of his interviews, whatever, in the beginning of his career, and I heard that he was doing that with his mixtape. So you can buy a regular mixtape for $15. Yeah. You can buy another mixtape and stuff for $50. That gets you a t-shirt. Right. And a little extra features, or you can get the mixtape for $500. That gets you a backstage pass to the concert and stuff, whatever, right? Right. And I was like, right. I was like, yo, that's a dope ass concept. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I was saying that and stuff, whatever, and I heard that interview, maybe like a week later, I heard Eminem bought like 5 of the $500 things. And I heard Jay-Z bought like 5 of the $500 little mixtapes and stuff, whatever, as well.
Right, yeah.
Right? And like they were a fan of the whole business idea.
The
and I'm
idea.
like, yo, this man, I told myself then, this man is going somewhere because that concept and stuff has never been tapped to within the music industry.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what I'm saying. Greats like Eminem and Jay-Z recognize that. So I'm like, I had to recognize that and stuff, whatever, because real recognize real.
Of course.
So I was always a fan. So when this situation took place with him and stuff, whatever, it hit me to the point that I was like, we can't afford as people, not even just a race, but we can't afford as people and stuff to lose such a remarkable individual and stuff like that.
Nah, it's crazy. When I think about, my first introduction to Nipsey Hussle, and it's funny it's funny that you should mention that, because right out the gate he's always been somebody who is conscious of ways to get ahead.
Yeah.
And nothing to hold you back. I remember watching this one interview, and this interview is floating around. If y'all don't know anything about Nipsey Hussle by now, you just need to just go on your IG, go on your Facebook, and just just type the name
# RIP Nip.
You're gonna get a whole lot of information about what this brother was doing and what he was trying to do. And one of the first things that I seen was him, and this was very, very, very early. I think he was at a rap convention, and the interviewer asked him, "Where's all your gold chains?"
Oh yeah.
And his response was, he's not trying to invest in anything that depreciates. Mm-hmm. He's only trying to look towards stuff that appreciates in value, because he's trying to get his money up, trying to build something.
Right.
And the interviewer was taken aback. He goes, "What'd you say? You mean you're not out here trying to buy any gold chains or this, that, and a third?" And he said, "Nah, those are for people who have shortcomings, who feel they need that, they have to impress somebody."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Nah, I'm nothing like that. I feel like I gotta build something for me." And I'm here looking at it and saying to myself, "Wow, this guy's on a different level." And from there, just hearing the stuff that he does. I mean, when he did the whole cryptocurrency thing,
yeah,
I was like, dude, I'm only hearing cryptocurrency from my white people friends.
I know.
I'm not hearing black people talk about it, let alone rappers trying to get into the game and so forth like that. And
he didn't mess with Bitcoin.
No, he didn't mess with Bitcoin.
He left Bitcoin because he said I remember he said Bitcoin and stuff whatever already done took off to a level where he realized he had to jump on something else that might be the next best thing.
Right.
So
and his whole thing was, one thing about Nipsey, if he's getting involved in something, it's not surface level. You understand? Yeah. He's going through, he's gonna get the knowledge of it, gonna get the understanding of it, and then move from there. So, like I said, there was there was a lot of ventures, a lot of business ventures that that Marv has said that was going on before he even actually got to this album, which was, or what you would consider a major album,
major
release.
Debut album. Yeah,
you understand? So, I mean, to the fact that where he bought the block where he hustled on, and put businesses in the plaza of the block that he hustled on, and then put people to work in those businesses that he bought on the block that he used to hustle on. Stuff like that you don't hear from, you don't hear from, regular prominent black people, much less rappers. Right. You understand? So this was the type of level of thinking that he was on. So you can really stop now and think what the immediate community around him is now missing.
Right.
Because he was impacting and changing lives. You know what I mean? Just forget about what we're hearing, you know, from everybody else. Just the immediate people around him who were feeling the direct impact from what he was doing. And then it was just spreading from there.
Yeah. Nah, man. Like I said, it was a devastating loss for the community and stuff, and for the world, for the individual and stuff like that. But that man was loved. That man was loved and respected and stuff, whatever, on so many levels, even after the death. Because I remember somebody told me, you never know how good you did while you had your time on the earth until it comes to your funeral. And he has yet to have a funeral. And the amount of different cities and hoods across the world taking the time to release Blue Crip balloons, and R.I.P. Nipsey and stuff, whatever, across the world. That's big. It happened in Toronto.
Happened in Toronto, man.
Across different parts in America. So I'm like, you know, that man has been loved and everything like that, right? So, and much less like the walk with all most of the gangs and stuff, whatever, in L.A.
Right.
The Bloods and Crips and stuff.
Crips got together.
The essays and everything. They took time and stuff, and it's like, you know, a little ceasefire moment.
Right.
And just had this time and stuff, whatever, for Nipsey and stuff, whatever, right? So that's big.
Yeah.
The cops themselves and stuff, whatever, are hurt and devastated and stuff, whatever, that Nipsey and stuff, whatever, got killed. So you know it goes deeper than them.
Yeah. Like I said, when anytime somebody is doing something positive and not for show, but is really real at it. You understand? It's like I said, it's affecting a lot of people. A lot of people are stopping, looking and listening to what's going on, and that's it. I mean, like I said, it's just wild how he had passed, because this was a guy doing great things. I mean, so much great things to the point where it was hard to even fathom that somebody from the hood or a rival gang would even want to hurt this brother. You know what I mean? To the point where everybody was saying, nah, this is a government conspiracy. Dude was working on the Dr. Sebi documentary.
Right.
You know, he was going to bring a lot of things to light, and, you know, the powers that be don't want that to come to light. So they're really the ones who are behind it. And that was gaining a lot of steam. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, when you look at it and stuff, well, you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
So I mean, when it comes up to it and stuff, whatever, that's gonna cause another song and dance stuff as is, right? So I mean, cause okay, so the dude brought in the question and stuff, whatever, is Eric Holder, right?
Right.
Eric Holder, that's his name, and he's been caught, and his lawyer, Christopher Darden.
Now, before we get into that,
okay,
I want to know, because I'm not sure if it's the same brother. Because remember that I think it was maybe a day after, some dude was driving in a car on the highway talking about he's the one that shot Nipsey Hussle. This is not the same dude.
No.
All right. So, see, this is the bullshit that we got to deal with.
What, the clout chasing?
The clout chasing.
But that's the times we live in, though. That's the times we live in. Like, people want fame and stuff for their just cause. Like, I never forget whatever when Jay-Z had an interview one time, right? And he had an interview and he was talking about he wants Cameron to keep his mouth shut pertaining to like anything about Rockefeller and everything. So that's why every time Cameron opened up his mouth to say something about Rockefeller,
right,
he got fined $100,000. Right? So when Cameron got shot and the dude shot him and stuff, and the thing in DC shot up his Lambo and stuff, whatever, they threw their hands up and just threw up like, you know, it's The Rock.
Right.
So when they threw up their hands like it's The Rock now,
right,
Cameron and stuff was saying like Jay-Z sent goons and stuff, whatever, right? But it's like, it's that clout chasing. Because these dudes and stuff, whatever, could have been straight diehard Rockefeller fans, Jay-Z fans.
That's up.
And then they were like, yo, we popped you on the strength of like you disrespecting Jay.
That's what's up.
So at the end of the day, Jay didn't pay for those people and stuff, whatever, but it just would get done.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like thousands of times, like the guy, the billionaire from the Wyndham hotel resorts. He offered the ex-wife the less than $1 billion for a check. She said no. They put the check out there on the internet and they said she said no to it, and people are offering to kill her for $5 million. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't pay those people to say they're gonna kill her.
Yeah.
But it just comes with the clout chasing aspect, whatever, right? Because they think they might get a little fame and glory.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the dude that did that, it was super weak, super whack. They should catch you and charge your ass for that shit. Mm-hmm. Before they catch you and charge your ass for that shit, the hood should catch you and beat your ass for that shit. And then I'll feel a little bit better, because that shit wasn't nothing to joke with. But anyway, back to Mr. Holder.
So yeah, Mr. Holder and stuff, he is an individual that's brought into question for this whole situation. Christopher Darden is his lawyer. The history about Christopher Darden
This is Christopher Darden from the whole OJ trial.
You are correct. He's the prosecutor for the O.J. Simpson trial, who helped put O.J. Simpson away.
He was Marsha's right hand man.
Correct.
Right.
So he put O.J. away, and when we try to pull up some facts and everything about how much his retainer fee would be, his retainer fee is not a cheap little one. His retainer fee starts average $15,000 US just for him to be a retainer into the situation. I'm not saying Mr. Holder has that type of money and stuff on deck before a startup rapper and everything like that. I don't know if he might have that money on deck or he might not, but seems a bit dodgy, mate.
Well, here's the thing, because he's just recently coming out of jail.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
And one of the things that has been floating around is that this dude is a known informant.
Right.
So, for a person to be recently coming out of jail, having not really proved himself as a rapper that anybody would say, hey, I'm going to throw some money at, get this guy's career popping, where do you just get $15K from? How does that just magically appear for you to be able to get somebody like Christopher Darden?
You
Or
on the X-Files theme?
Is Christopher Darden taking $15K? Is there something else going on where, you know what I mean?
It's a conspiracy.
Somebody's telling him, well, listen, you got to defend this dude.
That's the X-Files theme right there.
Yeah, like you're saying, stuff don't really add up, and you know those are one of the things that everybody's questioning and pulling the police and the government back into the situation. Right. So it is what it is, man. I mean, it's gonna be a case that's gonna be watched. There's a lot of cases that's gonna be watched.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
It's almost like it's almost like we okay with not having the Jesse Smollett, because there's too much shit for us to already handle with the Kells coming up.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I mean, and now this. So, man,
I don't know, man. This one was a rough one to digest and stuff with her throughout the whole week. And then to chase it up, whatever, with Kodak Black. Kodak Black versus everybody. Because Kodak Black, I think it was way too soon for him to say his remarks towards Lauren London, because it took her a few days to respond to social media about without Nipsey, she's lost, right? Yeah. And everybody was giving her, my heart goes out to you, to her pages and her social media aspects and everything like that. And
she was given the space to actually, to grieve, to go through whatever she was going through. The newspaper, the medias were respecting that.
Yeah, everybody, because that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody, that level of respect was for that man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they gave her that level of respect and that space, and which I'm a fan of. But then it just came down to it when I think the thing and stuff, whatever, is that what the younger generation and stuff, whatever. I don't know if I can word it right, whatever I want to say. They do things and stuff, whatever, just cause, without thinking.
Yeah.
right? And they're not thinking about nothing like that, whatever. A conversation what he said on that Instagram live about like trying to go at her and everything, that could have been a small conversation between him and his boys.
Of course, yeah.
Didn't need to be on Instagram live.
Yeah, yeah,
For that,
they
whatever,
did.
right?
And one of his boys was actually trying to like
hype it up.
No, there was a few trying to kill the noise. Yeah, trying to kill the noise.
There was like 2 or 3 trying to kill the noise, and the other one was trying to hype it up because he kept laughing.
Yeah.
And everything and stuff like that, whatever, right? And me, I find the whole situation and stuff disrespectful.
But it's mad disrespectful.
I mean, but then again, like I said, I come from a different world. I want to say because like that generation and my generation and stuff are cut from 2 different cloths, right? We spoke about this stuff early on the show, like way early and stuff, whatever. Like I come in a time and stuff, whatever, where it's all about I guess my rappers were drug dealers, and these rappers and stuff are drug users, right? So I understand that we're in different type of worlds and stuff that we come across, whatever. So like I know the respect level and stuff is different, and it's not there, but I don't know. And you think he was trolling or just trying to shoot a shot?
I was about to say, let's face it, man. Clout chasing and trolling is at an all-time high. And Kodak Black has pretty much picked up where 6ix9ine had left off. If you think about it, in regards to trolling, he's the one that's we're crowning king right now.
Okay. That's a fucked up kind of crown.
Within the past, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
He has managed to keep his name through trolling almost every week.
Yeah, I can give you that.
You understand? So for him to say something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's the way he really felt, or if he just seen it as an opportunity to just continue clout chasing and trolling.
And T.I. Addressed him on the Instagram thing a little.
T.I. addressed him.
The game. Tank. Like, yeah, they addressed him and stuff, whatever. But then that's what I'm saying. These guys and stuff have to understand what, like, this is a different type of world where they come from. Well, and time frame and stuff too, right?
Well, I mean, Kodak got back on live and told T.I. to pull up.
Yeah, he was in Georgia, pull up. But yeah, it might be a different song and stuff if T.I. and his people do pull up, right?
That's it.
So, I mean, hey, I don't know. So, it's like Kodak, it's your world, we just live in it. It's just know for a fact there's consequences to everything and stuff like that, whatever. And I'm not saying nothing. I'm nobody about to hit me up if something happened bad to Kodak. I ain't saying nothing bad to happen to nobody. Well, I'm just saying there's consequences.
Listen, I mean, he's feeling some of the consequences now because a lot of people who rock with him and were like, you know, he does this stuff. Don't pay no attention. He's just bugging. A lot of them were like, yeah, nah, that's not cool, bro. You know what I mean? That's the level of disrespect where we are now gonna draw the line on, especially for a brother like Nip.
Right.
So, I mean, we can't really say what's on another brother's mind, but definitely we can say what's on ours, and we respect the hustle, the knowledge, the work ethic that Nip put through, and you can see it right now resonating through the hood around the world, and people are changing their minds, their perspectives on certain things, and you know this is gonna be felt for a while. This is definitely gonna be one of those things that are felt for a while, and like I said, we salute the life. And we salute the hustle. We salute everything that he's done. We hope that, you know, people can pick up where he left off and continue to carry it on and you know, set new standards, man. Set new standards. He was definitely out here trying to set new standards. So let's continue to do that.
Okay. Let's talk about Presidente Trumpet. Presidente Trumpet and his wall. It's going up, man.
The wall is going up.
It's going up, man. It's going up. He found the way, man. There's
The
a will,
wall
there's
is
a way.
going up. The man came in office talking about putting a wall up, and yeah.
See, me, I was thinking of stuff, whatever, like when he was talking about the wall thing in the beginning and said Mexico was going to pay for it. The only way I was thinking of stuff for that it was going to happen is if, like, might be fucked up of me, but, like, you know, Latino countries, they love their soccer, their football.
Right.
So if they were going to put, like, a soccer stadium and stuff, whatever, right by the wall, I guarantee you they won't do nothing to jeopardize that, whatever, right?
Right.
So they'll know for a fact, like, yo, if they're gonna help pay for the soccer stadium and stuff, they know it'll be sponsored by U.S. things and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you know they will call for the shillings and stuff.
They don't put that wall up.
They'll put that wall up and stuff quick on their own.
How many soccer stadiums do you think it would take to cover that border?
Damn. Yikes. You're gonna need a few of them bitches, but I want to say they should probably doing like, let's say, one in every like 100 miles.
One in every 100 miles.
One in every 100 miles.
And just a little filler wall in between the two.
Yeah, the little wall and stuff. You throw some advertisements on there and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
On the advertisement side, on their side and stuff, whatever. You know, come to America, it'd be great. You know, on the other side, on the American side and stuff, whatever, it'd be like, don't be shy, come on by, Mexico. One hell of a time. See, you know?
Now here's the question that I have. Right? Because we know how the office works.
Right. Okay.
If a Republican candidate is in office, runs the office today.
Right.
Election comes up tomorrow. And the Republicans win again and they got another guy in the office.
Okay.
He continues on with the same policy.
Yeah.
Right? It's always what the policy was laid out in front of him. That's how it works. Right? It's never really the person who's sitting in the seat. It's the party.
It's the
and
party.
the party's policies.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Now, if the next election comes and it's a Democratic candidate, who wins? Do they continue on with that wall?
Oh no, that wall's shot dead. Well, it's more the Republican Party, the Democratic Party and stuff for that. So once the new party gets it.
But here's the thing: it wasn't even the Republican Party because they didn't win that vote. He didn't win that vote.
Right.
He had to use his executive order.
Right.
To get it built.
Right. But he did the cuts. He did the cuts and stuff necessary and stuff for that. So he pulled the little swindle management and stuff for that on these people who are supposed to be always thinking.
Right.
For the latter and the future good, which they weren't.
Right.
So that's why I said that this guy is not as stupid as everybody thinks, and much of the people in his cabinet. Because I think I seen somewhere and stuff whatever. I seen better cabinets and stuff in IKEA.
Yes, I seen
and
that.
And I'm like, this is very true. But and then this day, this shit's still happening.
Yeah, it's crazy that this is still happening. Right?
I think, like I said, you can hate all you want, but you gotta pay credit. You give credit when credit's due. Because I was looking at this shit, I was like, I would never vote for Trump.
Nah.
But the people who said they would never vote for Hillary either.
Yeah.
And then this shit is happening in front of their eyes and stuff, whatever. Serve you the fuck right.
Yeah.
Serves you the fuck right. If you chose not to get up and everything like that, whatever, I bet your asses will show up next time and stuff, whatever. So, I mean, this is just what it is, has to deal with and stuff, whatever, for now. Because he has another... if he does not win next year's 2020 election, then he'll have till January 2021 to be out of the office.
Okay.
So he can do what he can do until then.
You think he got a shot to win it again?
To the next election?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But then again, anything is possible because...
Listen, he wasn't supposed to win this first.
But that's what I'm saying. People don't walk it like they talk it, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying people don't speak their reals. People just come up here and say some shit and stuff whatever to you and everything like that, whatever. That's why I said, so say the sons. There's a lot of Chloes be laughing at Chloe.
Yeah. You're right.
They've been going through the same bullshit, but then behind closed doors, they are the damn person.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. They just talk about the same bullshit, but behind closed doors, they'll just sit there and just vote and say like, you know what, Trump's okay.
See, and I think, I mean, that was pretty much the downfall of Hillary, because while she was, pointing out all the dirt on Trump,
Yeah.
there was a lot of dirt that was, on her that was being pointed out on.
Yeah, but see, that's my thing and stuff. You're right. I don't feel like that's the best way to win any kind of election type of thing. My thing is stuff. If you're gonna win an election, you talk about find out what the people want change for.
Yes.
Change.
Yes.
Right? What they want to see different or what they want to see happen and stuff, whatever. Like within, I want to say, a reasonable amount of time.
Right.
Right? That's what the people want. That's what people want. You can't come out there and just slander everybody and stuff, or slander this person, slander that person. We know that's gonna happen regardless. If you're true to your cause and stuff, whatever, you make that happen and stuff, whatever. Like not the slander portion, but just make sure like your policies or whatever comes through.
Yeah.
That's it. That man said that wall was going up. And that man is true as shit to his policies. So to the rednecks out there and stuff that voted for Trump with their MAGA hats and stuff, whatever, this guy is doing a fine damn job.
For sure. 100%.
So that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they not vote for him?
100%.
Because the man said, he's trying to make sure these immigrants know what the deal is. Look at all the issues that happened and stuff with the immigration thing beginning of last year, right?
Yeah.
With the Muslim people couldn't come back from the Middle Eastern countries and everything.
Right.
Come back to America. The man said he's going to do what he's going to do.
Yeah, he sure did.
He's holding up to true to his policies.
He sure did.
I don't know, man. Like all the cuts and stuff, whatever. I don't know. Are you ready for a field trip to the wall? We should take a field trip to see what it looks like, before and then after. For the U.S. side. From the U.S. side.
You think they're gonna throw some ill tags on the wall?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be some fresh tags on the wall.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because I know some of those dudes and stuff, whatever, from the customs.
Right.
They're tired of probably driving around and looping around and stuff like that, whatever, for a shift.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna get ignorant and stuff, whatever. They probably just do some shit out there and stuff, throw some tags on the wall and stuff, whatever, and it's gonna be fucked up out there.
Gonna be fucked up, man.
But I want to see it because you can Photoshop some shit.
I'm waiting to see Julio made it over in spray paint. He land on it. Come on, we made it. Julio, now 1 sec. I gotta let everybody know.
Nah, man, it'd be Juan, man.
Juan?
Yeah, Juan got away, man. That's what they put on there. Put on the wall. Juan got away.
Juan got away.
So fuck them up, man.
They might have caught a couple of y'all, but Juan got away.
Juan got away. Yo, I don't know, man. Let's shoot back to the house now, man. So let's come back to Canada. Doug Ford, man.
Oh, man.
This school walkout shit. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man.
It was crazy because
so for the folks that don't know, Doug Ford is the premier of Ontario. I love in lovely Canada over here.
Just think of a Trump that doesn't run the country, but runs a state.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's Doug Ford.
Yeah, that's nice.
So now
from Thursday,
right?
They said over 100,000 students in Ontario walked out of their high schools.
Right, yeah.
For protesting a lot of changes stuff that they did with the whole school and education curriculum, funding, etc.
Yeah, and actually the funding portion is going back, I want to say maybe a month or so, with the whole
autism,
the cuts to the autism.
Yeah.
Right, and this is what's kind of bleeding itself over now into the education.
Right.
All right.
So now you have a situation and stuff where the kids were protesting cell phone banning, mandatory e-learning, and increased classroom sizes. So now it's going to go up to 28 students per classroom.
Class. Right. Do we know what the average is right about now?
Right now, the average is 20.
20, okay.
So they said that in certain inner city places where there's not too many schools and stuff, whatever.
Right.
It might be at 24.
Right.
But now that's gonna go from 24 to 28.
Yeah, and this is in the midst of them already closing down certain schools because they said there was not enough students to keep those schools open.
Correct.
Right. So what's happening now, for those who don't know, is when those schools get closed down, the students who regularly attended that particular school have now been shifted to the nearest school, which made those student numbers increase, those class sizes increase, and all the while there's no increasing of the teachers.
Right.
Right.
So now, with the school taking on more students who have autism,
right,
and the funding being cut from the teachers and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
As a teacher, who do you pull your time and resources to? The autistic child that might need the more love and support,
right,
or the other students and stuff, whatever, that needs the time and stuff for it to help get the curriculum that you have to give.
I mean, that is a tough one, man.
Exactly.
It's really a tough one that, you know, we may take for granted, but then, you know, the frontline teachers, they're really thinking of this because, you know, as a teacher, you get into that profession because you want to help.
Yeah.
You want to set the next set of minds ablaze. You want the future to be bright. And it starts with the kids that you teach. So you automatically are trying to give, you're already trying to give as much time you possibly can to help somebody get to where they're going.
Well, man, look, I remember they said the hardest job in the world and stuff, whatever. What I heard, the hardest job in the world is a crab fisherman, right? And I seen some of this shit, what is the deadliest catch, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That shit seemed real out there and stuff, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I still feel like the hardest job out there and stuff is fucking teacher, man. Because look at the teachers. Remember we spoke about this like sometime on the show and stuff.
Yeah,
whatever,
we did.
Where teachers getting sucker punched and everything and beat up by students and everything, and they still gotta fuck around, wipe that shit off, and go teach the other kids that do want to listen. So let's say even if you have a classroom and stuff, whatever, of 28, say 24 students and stuff, whatever, and out of the 24, one of them wants to fight you. You finally kick that student out and stuff, whatever. Now you have to calm down 23 other students and stuff, whatever, and help finish giving them the curriculum and stuff, whatever, after you just got your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Yo, it's not an easy job.
No, it's not. Especially when your ass shows up on social media.
Exactly.
Your ass getting yourself whooped.
Man, whoop, to get mollywopped by a kid, and you can't do shit,
you
whatever.
Can't do shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I felt it for the teacher who fought back, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was wrong, but he fought back. And see, my thing and stuff is that when it comes down to it and stuff, when you bring it all back in circle and stuff, whatever, like, yo, you as a parent, you wake up and you work for 8 hours a day and you send your kids to school for 8 hours a day. These people are with your children for at least 8 hours a day.
For 8 hours a day, yeah.
At least you can at least throw them a few coins. At least you can throw them a few more resources and stuff for them to help do the job and stuff for them, because they're supposed to be the future leaders of today.
Well, that's it. You know what's funny about it? I mean, with the whole pushing of the e-learning.
Yeah.
Right? And you see, this is where you can almost see with the students, and at the same time, it's a catch-22. But the whole banning phones and electronics,
right,
in schools and so forth like that. Well, we know a lot of schools have faced cutbacks, and majority of them can't afford,
the electronics,
computers, and so forth like that.
Right.
So, in class, even though these kids have their phones, a lot of times they're given resources for them to be accessed on their phones. So, for instance, you get a website for the class curriculum.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
In that website, you got information about your projects, assignments, research topics.
Yeah.
You understand? That these kids are actually, believe it or not, are given time inside classrooms to go ahead and use their phones, their laptops or whatever, to get this information, because 9 times out of the 10, the school itself don't have enough resources for these kids
Right.
to get this, to get the information that they needed through the use of media, right?
Right.
But again, it's a catch-22, because while John's supposed to be looking up his homework, he on Facebook, he on IG.
Right.
He's doing a lot of wasteful things with his time
Instead of
productive things.
Right.
You understand? So it's a situation where the government is saying, nah, these things are a distraction. But at the same time, if you're going to ban these things as a distraction, then you got to be able to provide the resources for these kids to be able to use.
Fair.
Because you ain't going to, these guys ain't going into the library and looking up any encyclopedias.
No.
Nah, they stopped making encyclopedias.
A few years back.
Any encyclopedia that's still left in the school, all that information is redundant.
That's true. That's the same thing that I was saying, because if they stop making them and stuff for that, why are they going to update anything to it?
Nah, they're not going to update anything.
Anything, right.
You understand? So the closest thing that you got to an encyclopedia is Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You need computers to access Wikipedia. So a lot of this is what a lot of these electronic devices in the hands of responsible students are being used for.
Fair, but so my question to you and stuff is that right there to me, or do you agree that's a parental type of thing, or that's just the individual type of thing with the student? Because my thing and stuff is that you as a parent, if you're like, look, I'm gonna buy you this tablet for school,
right?
It should be known for school, and then when you come home, whatever, if you want to use for recreational purpose, whatever, then use it for recreational purpose. But in school, it's supposed to be used for that.
Yeah,
that's a parental type of thing, correct?
I would say that I would say to an extent.
Okay.
That's a parental type thing. You understand?
Okay.
Because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink. Right?
Right.
So you give yourself you give your kids these tools to help them in their education. But once they leave that front door,
right, they can do whatever.
They can do whatever.
So you now, me now as a teacher,
right.
You told your kid that, and me now as a teacher and stuff, whatever, I've notified you that your child is now coming to class and it's on Instagram on their tablet when I'm giving them an assignment to look at Homer and the Odyssey.
Yes.
Right? And I've told you that and everything and stuff, whatever, and your child is just one out of the several hundreds of students I've dealt with throughout the year.
Right.
So now this is now in a teacher-to-teacher type of meeting, a thing where I voice to them, and then the collective goes out, and then it goes on to like the powers that be, and then district-wise and etc. So I understand why these bans will come in.
Right.
Because it only takes like a few to ruin it for the masses.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing and stuff is that, yes, if the school is not providing the funding, or the government is not providing the funding and everything and stuff whatever for it, they're still supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow. If you're shitting on the leaders of tomorrow and stuff whatever, what do we have tomorrow?
But this is the thing.
And that's my issue with this whole Doug Ford thing. My thing and stuff is that it's not just a school. It's not just one school. It's not just two schools.
No.
And it's not just like 50 students each school, whatever. Over 100,000.
Yeah, this is across the board.
High school. And like most high schools might have like what? Like a graduating class might have like 200.
Yeah, around there.
But a graduating class might have 200 and stuff for there. So that's 200 plus the other grades and stuff that aren't graduating and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's across the province. I'm like, yo, that's fucking insane, me. That's insane. You got a high schooler.
I got a high schooler, yes.
You got a high schooler and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Did you ask her how this, how this affect her?
It's funny because I didn't even know about the walkout. She was actually in school and had sent me a text message to tell me that the students were planning a walkout.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. But I still didn't know. I still didn't know what was going on, right? Because man, I'm adult, working in my adult life, trying to put food on the table, trying to worry about adult things. You understand?
Right.
Now I knew somewhat about the whole education thing. What was happening?
You were hip to the news.
Hip to the news, but I wasn't aware about the cell phone bans. That I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
And some minor stuff. But
I got this, man. I'm so for black, man. I put in groundwork.
Thank you.
I'm out here, man. I'm out here grinding with the kids. Yeah.
But I was also aware of the fight that they were having with the cutbacks to the autism programs.
Yeah.
And I can see how that adversely affected education in general.
Right.
You understand? Now with my kid, I gotta let my kid know, listen, you're a part of the future. You understand? So you gotta first and foremost just not take it upon yourself as to just run out of classroom and you know just be party hardy because nobody else is in class and stuff like that. You have to understand what it is that kids are protesting against.
Absolutely.
You understand? And I can back you in this protest because I understand what's at stake.
Right.
You understand? So let that be what's leading you to do the things what you're doing. Now, at the end of the day, I can only tell my kid that. I hope my kid understands that. But once they reach a certain age, they're individuals, and they have to figure that out and push through for themselves. But just like I was gonna say with the whole when you were asking me if it was the parents' responsibility or if it was the child's responsibility with the whole cell phone or electronic device, it's the person's responsibility to a certain extent, but that child's got to know once they're in school that they have this tool or this resource to help them get to where they're going. It should be used for that purpose. Not to say that you can't use it for anything else, but for that purpose alone to help you get ahead, that's what it should be. That's what it should be used for. And you know, it's funny because there's times where I have to ban my daughter from cell phone use. You understand? And I have to make that decision because, again, when I ban it from cell phone use, or if I take away her cell phone from her not doing anything that she should be doing, that also affects her ability to do schoolwork. Because like I said, a lot of times the teacher allows them in class
to use
the electronics to research certain things, right? So if she's without her phone, then now she's at a disadvantage because there's only maybe one or two. Like she says, there's only maybe one or two computers in the library.
Right, lack of funding. Okay, I see that. While we on some young shit, let's talk about Lil Nas X, man.
Lil Nas X. Listen, man.
Let me say this. When I heard this song, I heard the original song first, right?
Right.
And I guess when I heard it and stuff, whatever, on IG, I seen little clips and stuff, whatever, with the whole, what game is that? Red Dead Redemption, aka I call it Westworld, cause that bitch is you're freaking your own damn cowboy, outlaw, all that type of shit where you live in that shit, right?
Yeah.
So when I heard that, whatever, and I was like, I can hear like the trap thing and stuff in it, whatever, and I can tell the dude was black and everything, but I'm like, yo, the things he's talking about, I'm like, yo, I can rock with it.
I can rock with it.
For a little theme, for a little cowboy type of theme,
yeah,
I can rock with it, whatever, right? And then when I heard the country genre and stuff for the Billboard, they said that it doesn't have enough elements to make it country. So I'm like, saddle back on a horse? Like, yo, what do you mean? Yo, old country road, old town road? Like, I don't understand. What? There's so much country songs that have that old town road wording in it. So I'm like, what is y'all saying and stuff? And I'm like,
and how dare they say that without putting up the criteria?
That's what I'm saying.
of what makes a country song a country song.
Right. So I was feeling the type of wave. I'm like, yo, I tell everybody, I don't want to be the first one to just drop out the, go in my wallet and pull out the black card and say, that's fucking racist.
Yeah.
But I was like, y'all give me no other option.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
So then, salute to Billy Ray Cyrus and stuff, whatever. We said, fuck, you gonna jump on the remix.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying the same damn thing he's saying. And then it made it to the country Billboard.
Made it back to the country Billboard.
Like, this is bananas. Oh, but by the way, though, I know Miley Cyrus feeling type of way because she been trying to get into the black community for a minute. And she couldn't even etch the mark with it, with the twerking, all her stuff with my J's on and everything.
But here's the thing, because when she realized she wasn't getting in, then she shitted on the community.
Right. But then her pops just came in, just played a little guitar, just slid right into this bitch, whatever, and shim. She's probably looking like, Dad, how? How the fuck you do this, Dad? I've been here for a minute. I smoked weed with the masses. I did this. I twerked. I ain't get nowhere. You just finessed it from one song, one feature.
That's it.
Yo, they did that kid bad, man. They did that kid bad. I got a little info on his bio and stuff, whatever. He had a little come up story.
Yeah.
And it was kind of rough, whatever, right?
Is he? This is the question I gotta ask. Is he country?
What do you define country?
Well, is he living in? I would say, okay, is he living in an area that we would consider
like rural country?
Rural country.
Half and half. The reason why I say half and half is because he's from another part in Georgia that's kind of outside from the Atlanta thing. So most people might be taken by that because he's black and he's from Georgia.
Right.
They just automatically affiliate him with Atlanta.
Right.
His father and stuff, whatever, is the one. I guess he kind of raised with his father and his siblings and stuff like that when he came to a particular age.
Right.
Where his area and stuff, whatever. If you want to call anything type of country, like whatever, do they have horses there? Do they have like farmland? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's there.
Yeah.
But is it full out like mountain range, give meat or home where the buffaloes roam? It ain't that.
Okay. But okay, with his neighbors
right
be like cowboys or holding down the cowboy tradition?
No, maybe a few.
Maybe a few.
All
right.
Maybe not all of them and stuff, whatever. Maybe a few. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how often do you really see cowboys and stuff besides like Wyoming, Idaho type of area, like Iowa?
Yeah.
Those regions and stuff like that. Whatever, right. Because like I want to say like if you're looking for like a Marlboro Man and everything,
yeah,
they're like in those neck of the woods.
Okay.
Even people in Tennessee and stuff, the ones that have farmlands and everything, some of them might not be considered like I guess the cowboy type.
And I guess this is why I'm asking is because when I first seen the video, when I first heard of everything, it was on and I heard it started popping off on TikTok, which is a platform where musicians go on, do their whole thing and so forth like that. So when I heard that it popped off on TikTok and not a SoundCloud, not your traditional places, TikTok is a place where you have serious musicians and then you have a lot of people who are just shits and giggles.
True.
So when I first heard this whole thing, I was actually taking it as a spoof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone who's spoofing country and doing a little thing to it.
Right.
So I didn't really take him as a serious country artist.
Right.
So now if I'm not really taking him as a serious country artist,
other people would be saying the same.
Is this what Billboard is thinking? Is this what Is this it's a spoof, but it actually made it to the country and western,
But charts? True, but that's what I'm saying. Like in any case, stuff, whatever. I always look at it stuff like when you have a song, you have to dissect the song for what that song is.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Jesus Walks. On Kanye's album and stuff, he had other songs about banging hoes, Kanye workout plan, all that type of stuff. But Jesus Walks is still like a rap gospel song.
Okay.
And you still have to take that song as is into a gospel type of song.
Right. Now, was it on the gospel charts?
I think it made it over a period of time.
So
and stuff,
it made
whatever.
it to the gospel charts.
Because I
Okay.
think like it was a little bit of static and stuff for there, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
Even his other songs, like I think the guy and stuff to my knowledge, he has 20 songs on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
including Old Town Road. He has 20 songs on SoundCloud. Say 5 and stuff are kind of popping and stuff, including Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Those 4 other ones,
Yeah.
even if they're more hip hop and rap and stuff, whatever, then let those be the 4 hip hop and rap.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
then you have to hear, well, like you said, what are the criteria for
a country song. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're breaking down the country song and stuff, talking about like you're sat on the back and on a horse, you're rolling on an old town country road, winter chicken dinner, this is it.
Well, and this is not nothing new because Nelly's got a few country songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to go take a ride, me get a helmet in the backseat, yeah, that's country as shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, and what's the other one? Tim McGraw. Songs get over in my head, and over and over and over.
Yeah.
That track, whatever, right? I'm butchering it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what are your criterias? And if you're not classifying the stuff or taking out just one song, we're not saying he's a full out country artist, but just take that one song for what it is, right? Then that's where the racial thing and stuff where that comes up. Be like, why are you discriminating for? Because let's say Gwen Stefani, when she was with No Doubt, they had a ska vibe.
Yeah.
And ska is a reggae type of bass.
Right.
But if you never put that with like the whole world that they came from, like they have a ska bass and stuff and everything like that, whatever, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It was a problem and stuff, whatever. But then when they went back to doing their old other grunge type of stuff and everything, it was okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When they have their songs like underneath it all and stuff like that, whatever, or If I Was a Rich Girl, that was classified in the reggae genre.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Let the song by itself be classified into the genre itself.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, they're from the funny style and stuff for us. So salute to that kid, man. Get your coins, King. That's why I keep telling you guys out here, man. Get these coins. Because you're gonna need all the coins you get and plan for some business. And hey, guess what? You might be the damn next Nipsey.
Now let me ask you this. You think Billy Ray was really feeling for the brother and you know this whole slight of the billboards, or do you feel that he just noticed this brother was popping and might have a chance for him to get himself on and popping?
I think he felt it for him. Because I think Billy Ray and stuff Billy Ray is in that world right now. I think when it comes to country artists, I don't want to sound fucked up when I say it, but it might come off wrong anyway. You can't die. Dolly Parton hasn't made a hit in like forever.
Yo, but she a legend.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. And the thing and stuff is that if she just comes out and stuff, whatever, and just probably off like some little 1-2 feature in a song, country fans will come reunite and get sparked up again. Reba McEntire, she retired from music and stuff, right? And then she went to acting. She did her full show and everything. If she's to pick up and say she's gonna start up again, they'll follow right back. So that's what I'm saying. Billy Ray is that type of person and stuff as well. But I think he just felt it for the kid. 'Cause he's probably looking like, what the hell? Like, really? He's like, well, I'm a country artist to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, if I jump on the track, they can't say it's not country.
Yeah.
So I think he did a solid, and I'm a fan of that, whatever. Because I don't think if Billy Ray Cyrus never jumped on the track, the track would never probably got the recognition and stuff for that it truly deserves.
Listen, man. I mean, we have our Darius Ruckers,
Yeah.
our Aaron Neville's.
Yep.
Damn well, we got our Charlie Pride. So it ain't the first time black people been doing country.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they took a time. Look, Darius Rucker. They took time for him to recognize him, right? Because when he was with Hootie and the Blowfish,
Yeah.
they were like, "You're a pop group." So he's solo now, and you're like, but you still bringing your pop fans to our world. So I was like, yo, I don't know. It is what it is and stuff, whatever with them. Yo, okay, so peep game. I heard this story and stuff for the rest, and I wanted to bring it up to the show, whatever. It was an Airbnb in Budapest, right?
All right.
They had hidden cameras in the house to live stream the guests that stay in the house.
Wow.
Wow. So they did it. 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 So they d was a family of 6.
Yeah.
But salute to the pops. It's like the pops worked in security.
Yeah.
So him doing what he does for a living, he just normally does a sweep of like places and things and stuff, whatever.
Right.
So without him and his taking experience and shit like that, whatever, they probably never saw the cameras.
No. Yeah.
Because
that's
one
crazy.
of the cameras, when the family, like the mother took a photo of the camera, and the camera was in a corner by a smoke detector. So you would think none the wiser.
Right.
So that when they looked at it and then he pulled it down and seen that it was actually a camera and everything.
Yeah.
They tried to tap into the feed, but the person killed the feed. So the homeowner and stuff was fine for it, for the whole Airbnb thing and stuff, whatever, right? And they're no longer part of Airbnb.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what would you do if you knew and you didn't know you were being recorded? Because remember, you're an Airbnb person, right?
Right.
Let's say, for example, you go out of town and stuff like that, whatever. You about to go do a business trip and stuff, whatever, and everything like that. Fuck it. I give you a scenario. You and I, we go do a out of town show and stuff, whatever.
All right.
Right? You in one room and I'm in another room and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That is not, I feel like that is not your time to be firing off knuckled children and stuff, whatever, to whatever free access of porn they have on deck. So if they catch you all out and stuff in the bed, sprawled out, whatever, jerking it, firing off shots.
Oh, I almost hit the ceiling.
And you're like, yo, bro, you got problems. I'm there to sleep and go home. Well, what is I'm saying? If you knew you were going in a place that you could be possibly recorded and stuff, whatever, would you move kind of different?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And okay. So my thing and stuff is that in an Airbnb, this could be one out of the 50 million places that could be recording people.
Listen, man, I was about to say, if we think this is the only Airbnb that's been recording people.
I'm like, people are
gotta
dumb.
be out of your goddamn mind.
Like, people are retarded. I was like, yo, look here, man. Nah, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all gotta understand something and stuff, whatever. I don't take that this is the first type of place it's happening to, so I move accordingly and properly. Cause I know a girl I know and stuff, whatever. She puts up her condo and stuff downtown.
Yeah.
For Airbnb.
Okay.
Right? And what she was telling me and stuff is that she has Google Home and a camera in there.
Right.
Just in case they don't mess up her stuff. Because she said one time on a Caravana weekend and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
I think she went back to like her parents' house and stuff, whatever, kind of lived in like Mississauga.
Yeah.
And she so she can fence higher money and stuff, whatever, for her spot.
Right.
Because it's right downtown. And she said like, yo, they were standing on the couch. It was girls too. There was girls and stuff in their high heels standing on the couch drinking, splashing alcohol everywhere and stuff, whatever, wrecking stuff. And then when it came to, I think, like the day when they were supposed to end everything, I think the girls and stuff were spent hard and long cleaning up and trying to salvage some stuff and everything that they done damaged.
Right.
So I'm like, as a homeowner, I feel like you have a right to do that, though, whatever. I don't think it's really for spy purposes on some, some jerk purposes.
No, as a homeowner, I think you have the right, but at the same time, I think you have to kind of let your guests know that,
hey, I'm watching you, big brother.
Video surveillance on premises type of deal. Like, you go to spots and you see that sign, you know what I mean? You could be videotaped or video surveillance is live and popping. So you know right away to don't act a damn fool, make sure everything is accordingly. And shit, I probably even put that sign up even if I don't have no damn cameras to make sure your ass is acting accordingly and not wrecking my shit.
I'd be shook. If you walk into the house, you see that shit, be like, what? Where?
We had a spot downtown that we had for the sole purposes of Airbnb.
Right.
And I can tell you the amount of remote controls I had to replace. Damaged TVs.
Wow.
This, that, and the third. And you know what I mean? And you know it was fine, the guests before. Mm-hmm. But they still want to deny that they did the damages to your spot. So this is a thing that happens constantly on on a regular occasion. And as a homeowner, how do you protect yourself from that happening?
You can't. You just got to take that L, man.
You got to take that L, right? Because you videotaping somebody without their knowledge is invasion of privacy.
True. Facts. But then, I mean, you can treat it like if, you're like you have your OnlyFans account or some shit like that, whatever, and you just let them know you better get paid for this.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. As you are right now.
Wait. All right, because you said that.
Okay.
Because you said
go
that.
Ahead. You go first. You go first.
All right. What if somebody rents your Airbnb?
Right.
But you don't know they getting ready to film porn in your shit. So it ain't your damn cameras, right?
Right.
They're coming in with a camera crew, the talent. They get shit popping. You don't know nothing about this shit. To one day you're on xvideos.com, you chilling back watching.
And you're like, yo.
You're like, yo, that spot look familiar. Yo, that's my shit.
Yo.
You ain't get no royalties. You ain't get no nothing. All you got was the rental fee.
Yo. I think that's what I have to work out to be, man. Yo. You had to take that one to the chin. Yeah, literally.
But imagine how often that happens.
Quite
because
often.
a lot of those, listen, man, a lot of those scenes that you've seen are filmed in hotels, man.
But not only that. Some of them filmed in hotels and stuff for that. But like I want to say, way back when they had the booty talks and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
When they had the booty talks and everything, you knew for a fact that it was just a different room. There's only like so many rooms in that house, and they said like, this is our house. We're gonna recycle new chick in this room, new chick this one, and then rotate all over again.
And that's
whatever,
it. And
right?
that's it.
And that they might do a 1-2 poolside scene and stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that's it.
That's it.
You knew what the deal was, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. To add a little more spice and variety and stuff, whatever, be like, hey man, we're just gonna look at Airbnb.
Just get Airbnb.
We're gonna look at Airbnb.
Yeah.
Look it up. Yo, okay. Like I said, as you are right now,
Yeah.
would you open up an OnlyFans account and jerk off and make money? Because think about it. Like if you were there at the spot, right?
Right.
And say you were saying you're about to fire off some knuckle children and stuff, whatever, and just call it a day and go to your sleep, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You don't know who watching you.
No, you don't.
You don't know who watching you and stuff, whatever, right? But the OnlyFans thing, you don't know who watching you either.
No, you don't.
But you getting paid for this now.
Yeah, but here's why I wouldn't do it. You know how many OnlyFans accounts I see on X videos? And guess what? I ain't a fan.
True. But at least you know whosoever probably chopped up the video and stuff and put it up there.
And put it up there.
They probably paid for the membership. Or they probably or somebody that paid for it.
Yeah,
so at least it made some kind of change off of it.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I was like, cause P, I know a girl now, right?
Right.
I know a girl now. She say she broke up with her boyfriend and stuff, whatever. Like I guess she cheated on her dude.
Yeah.
Broke up with the boyfriend and stuff, whatever, on like the Sunday, Monday.
Right.
The Monday he put her out. The Monday afternoon she was staying with her stripper friend, right? And the stripper friend's like, yo, you can get this coins and stuff, whatever. You come with me tonight, you got a banging body. You can stay with me for a bit, but you need to get your stuff together, right?
Yeah.
Stripper friend talked her into just doing cam girl shit.
Yeah.
And talked her into doing cam girl shit, whatever.
Cam soda.
And yeah, I don't know if the cam soda, one of them. And then she did it. She didn't know who was watching her. She just seen like the comments and the words and everything and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
2 toys, a little outfit and everything like whatever. She made $2,600 in one day. Not a full 24 hours, but let's say like 9 hours.
$2,600.
You better open up your OnlyFans account, man.
Nah, I do looking like I'm in good shape.
That's what I'm talking about,
what I mean?
man. Get your coins, King.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
Out here flex on them, man. Just let them know, like, you
It'll
know.
be like, wifey beefing. I'll be like, go buy yourself something.
Yo.
What time you say you on again? I'm gonna go get you some fans.
Yo. I was looking at it, I was like, wait, what? But she was telling me, she's like, yeah, ever since then and stuff, whatever, that was her thing. And then she said she just got into the stripping thing and stuff, whatever. A little bit after that, whatever. But she said when she made a specific amount of dollars, she finished paying for school.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, man, a lot of these women that you be watching, you know what I mean, if you're out there watching, a lot of those women, their husbands or their boyfriends are the cameramans.
Yeah. We mentioned that.
Yeah,
before. We mentioned that, right?
It's a family affair, man. They out here making this coin. You thinking she talking to laughing at your corny jokes when you're typing away and stuff like that.
Could you do that though?
I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I can do it.
I don't think I could do it. But okay, look at it this way. A lot of times, when you see couples, a lot of times they've met through the industry, or they're in the industry some way, some part, how, and then they become couples.
Okay.
So it's nothing to them already. You get what I'm saying? Like they're used to it.
Yeah, but okay. So what? If
for instance, right? I go to the strip club. I meet a stripper. Right?
You know she's in what world she's in.
I already know what world she's in. Right? We kicking it. We fall for each other. We get married. Am I looking to stop her from stripping?
No, because you walked into her world.
I walked into her world. That's what she was doing.
Right.
So now she says to me, hey, look, man, I ain't got to be at the clubs all the time. I could just be at home and jump on the cam real quick, and we can make this cheddar. And he's like, I bet. Because he already know her from that world.
I get where you're coming from now.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of them are like that.
Well, I see it. No, I see it.
Yeah. Now, you talk about you a doctor, but you found a way that you can make some more coin, and you tell your wife that, she might not be willing to rock with it.
She gonna take you for all your coins.
she might be. I mean, she's looking for something different.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, as we talk about that, our hero, Jeff Bezos, the $140 billion man. I heard the divorce just went through.
Yep.
Wifey walked away with $53 billion.
Yep.
Man.
Hi, Mackenzie. If you're listening, this is Marvin. Fuck the name Marvelous. This is Marvin.
You gotta give it a straight
Just
name.
to
You
let
gotta
you
give it a
know.
straight name just to let her know so she can find you.
If you need a shoulder to cry on, or you need some help taking care of you and your kids, and you and your dead presidents, don't be shy. Stop on by. Thank you.
I'm a vouch for Marv because I'm his co-host, and we got a show that's about to pop, but can pop even more with your help.
What? Holla, boo. Yo.
Hello.
Yo. I was like, yo, it's finalized now, man. She got some shares into it and stuff, whatever. Like,
Yeah, man.
She gonna be all right.
She gonna be all right. The next person who gonna be with her gonna be all right. She already all right.
Marv. Marv. Like, why are we acting brand new? I don't understand. Like, you just hear me speak to Mackenzie just a while ago, no? You don't listen, senor. You don't listen.
Oh man.
Yo, I heard some shit now, whatever, right? Male birth control is now getting ready to pop off. Are you ready?
Male birth control. Now, okay, now they've had something similar to it.
They had
like
some other shit and stuff,
right?
whatever, before, but they were trying to work with the pill game, but the pill game wasn't working effective because dudes was getting impotent. They were getting ED.
Okay.
So they try to go with the andro gel type of stuff, whatever, similar to that, whatever. It was doing the ones and twos, but they said they think they perfected the pill, whatever, right?
Right.
And like, you know, play this. I know some dudes that can't even pull out of a driveway.
Yeah.
So I definitely would recommend them to be on the male birth control regardless. Look at the dude from Tennessee a few years back with 30 kids. You heard about it?
Yeah, I remember that.
30 kids with 11 women.
Yeah.
And the man...
Didn't we touch upon him on one episode?
I think we probably did, man.
I think so.
Yeah, man. He had 30 kids, man. And then, remember the child support thing and stuff with him? You divvy up the child support?
Yeah.
Because he worked a minimum wage job. Mm-hmm. I think each kid got like $1.50. $1.50. And he had that. Yeah, he asked the state of Tennessee to like, you know, jump in like, please give me a break on child support and stuff whatever. Like, I don't take nothing home and stuff whatever. Like, bruh, you should have been on male birth control a long time ago, man.
They should have male birth controlled your ass.
Yo, 30 kids. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, if you were a dude, single, free bird,
Yeah.
free bird out here and stuff, whatever, and you know you were thotting it up and out here, you wanna pop one?
Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with my condoms.
You gonna stick with the rubbers?
I'm gonna stick with my rubbers, yeah, man. Because I'll be having mixed feelings about popping those pills, bro. I mean, they say they perfected it, but how much perfection did they really put into that pill? You know what I'm saying?
You might wake up, your dick might be smaller.
Something might happen.
Yo, can you imagine? Yo, I might just cry right there.
What happens if you gotta take that pill, but you also gotta take the Viagra pill?
Oh, that's a nightmare on Elm Street right there, man. I hope they factor that thing into the side effects or make it okay to take both. That's a good damn question.
You got to think about it, because cats is out here taking the little blue pill.
Yeah, they're taking the blue diamonds.
So if they're taking the blue diamonds, and now they got to take another pill to counteract whatever the blue diamond might be packing.
Shit.
Your shit might be confused.
Once again, you know how to fuck up a good damn dream. Man.
Listen, man.
You've been crushing dreams for the past few weeks, man.
Listen, man. I'm out here trying to save lives.
You're
That's what I'm trying to save lives. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, folks, we're back. We're live on the air with Conspiracy Joseph's over here just fucking up on
Conspiracy Joe.
Damn. Yo, I gotta look into that. I'll get back to you and stuff on that for sure.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do a follow up next week's episode. We'll do a follow up. We're gonna have the answer for that one. Yo. Because listen, we'd have done know the side effects from the blue diamond pill. Mm-hmm. This is something new. This is something fresh on the market. Now they say they worked out all the kinks.
Right.
You know what I mean? They stopping ED.
Yeah.
They stopping, you know what I mean, whatever other disorder that might be popping on. Hey,
yeah.
I got a question. If you're on it and you do so happen to pop a bundle of joy, do you get to sue? I guess not, because females can't sue. Females can't sue.
Women can't sue.
Nah. Yes, I guess not.
They just give you like a high 90s percentile rate.
Right.
Where it don't work, whatever. Shit, I know a dude and stuff, whatever. Older dude. Funniest story. My man, he showed me a photo of like his 3 kids.
Yeah.
Right? So he's like, I guess the first one was a girl, second one was a boy, and third one was a girl. So he's like, see that, Marv? These are my kids. He's like, that's Melissa, that's Michael, and that's my boat. So I'm like, what? Fuck you mean? This is your boat.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, after the boy, I had a vasectomy. So I was planning to buy a boat, whatever. Yeah. And I had to take that damn boat money and put it to her college fund for the last one. Wow. So I was like, yo, that's how you feel. You call your kids your boat. I'm like, gotcha. And a vasectomy, remember, it's supposed to reduce your rate by that much.
Yeah.
Still can sue.
Wow. See, and I'll be always be wondering how that still happened after the vasectomy, because that's a snip job, no?
Yeah, that's a snip job, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, think about it. Like, some dudes, they just pack in some potent swimmers, man. Your diet, your lifestyle and stuff and all that type of stuff, it just might be just that great.
I can just see it now. Yeah, buddy, we going about to... What happened to the rest of the tunnel? I don't know, man, but I already tasted freedom. I'm gonna find the exit.
And they make it, man. Shit.
Damn.
It's rough out here in these streets, man. Yo, man.
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. Because if you know you're gonna go to that step of having a vasectomy, you gotta be 1,000% sure. Because reconnecting them tubes back after, that's some miracle science.
True, but that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they go that far and stuff, they're saying like, "Yo, we're done.
That's it.
They're done. That's it."
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But like some dudes and stuff, they're just packing that potent and stuff that like, yo, they're just firing past that mark. It's just over the bend, man. Like, NASCAR. So that's what I'm saying. Some people got some potent swimmers and stuff like that, whatever, right?
I hear that.
That shit was funny. Yo, this is a topic I always wanted to touch on. It always slipped my mind, but you brought it back to me and stuff, whatever. How is it that Latino people get a free pass to say the N-word when other races don't?
Yeah, you know what? It's funny because I never really thought about it until I seen a meme talking about Cardi B and Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill being the black goddess for, the upliftment of women of all races, not just the black races, but a positive role model versus Cardi B, the ex-stripper with the whole do thou as thou wilt model out here doing her thing and not possibly showing kids the right direction, but pretty much just being herself altogether. And the fact that you ain't really hear, and not as far as I can tell, I haven't really heard any curse words coming out of Lauren's mouth, much less her using the N-word. Mm-hmm. Where we have Cardi B throwing nigga bombs like it's Hiroshima.
Right.
And my whole thing was, once they mentioned that, because in the meme, they's like, yo, how is it that, the Latinos are allowed to say the N-word, nigga, and we get down on all these other races for saying it.
Right.
Which brought me back to the episode that we had with China Mac.
With China Mac and the Asian
rapper.
The West Coast dude with the saying, nigga.
The West Coast dude saying the word nigga. And how we're so quick to attack white people for saying it.
Yeah.
We got on the Chinese for saying it. But Latinos, somehow we give them a pass. I don't know. Is it because we consider them one of us?
No. Well, somebody told me stuff like this because they have they have a good portion of I wouldn't say the Afro-Latino people, right?
Right.
Afro-Latino people. My thing and stuff is that if they're Afro-Latinos and stuff, they black.
Right.
But then you have places and stuff that I remember like I know like Colombia, Panama, those type of places and stuff where they have those type of black people and stuff whatever there. They don't really consider themselves black. They just consider themselves like Colombian.
Yes.
Panamanian.
Yes.
Right? So if they're not the ones themselves dropping the words and stuff, I'm not comfortable if you don't have the straight melanin descent in you. Period. That's just me. Cause I know French Montana and stuff, whatever, he'll drop it, and he's more Moroccan.
Yeah.
He's from Morocco and stuff, whatever, but with no straight black lineage, whatever, right? So I feel a type of way when he says it. But then Fat Joe, I turned my eye and stuff, and I remember I was hearing something else, whatever, old Fat Joe song. I was like, yo, Fat Joe's dropping a lot of nigga bombs in this, right?
Right.
So I was like, why we get the Latinos a pass? It's just a question.
It's a good one, I might add.
If you folks at home listening and stuff, whatever, I just thought I'd just ask, whatever. If you know the reason, hit me up and stuff, whatever. Hit me up and stuff. I ask Podical Sons and let me know what's going on.
Let us know what's good.
Yeah, man, because that one just it always kind of threw me off, man. We got a one more piece on here, whatever. One of my peoples, we had this nice ass conversation, and we're talking about the friend zone. The friend zone, the 5 most populated places in the world: China, India, United States, the friend zone, Indonesia. No, I'm fucking around. But the friend zone is very, very populated. Right?
Yes, yeah.
So my question to you and stuff, whatever, can you get out of the friend zone after you get there?
Yes. I think there's always an escape from the friend zone. And it's usually a situation where the person who has friend zoned you realizes, hey, you might have been all that I was looking for all this time, and I just didn't realize it because we got a good rapport.
Right.
We hang. Usually the dude that's in the friend zone is in the friend zone because he mad funny, and he could provide that, you know what I mean, that relief, that breakdown from that tension. Usually the person in the friend zone is mad understanding.
Understanding.
Because you can talk to that person about anything. That's why they still in the friend zone. You're not in the friend zone for no unforsaken reason. You're in the friend zone for a reason. Or else you're just not in no zone at all.
Okay. Valid. Go ahead, continue.
So once that person realizes, hey, I kind of like this person and maybe a little bit more than friendship. Here's the problem with the friend zone, because a lot of people are worried that if it don't work, they lose a good friend. And that's why you see that, and that's why for some niggas it's hard to get out of that friend zone, because a lot of times they're valued more than a friend and can't be seen past that. But once that person is really, willing to look past that,
yeah,
hell yeah, man, you get the combination lock,
yeah, but some of them
pop the lock open and you walk out that gate.
Yeah, but some of them stuff whatever, they just leave that shit shackled up for like years and years and stuff, whatever. And then you have, if it's most guys, just be like that, wishing and hoping and waiting, one of those type of moments and shit with that song.
Yeah,
it's like that. And I was like that. Yo, don't waste your time, my man. Like, yo, don't come second to nobody, man. Dip, man. Yo, what's wrong with y'all?
Skedaddle.
Yo, if I think of something, be like, yo, if I shoot my shot, like, yo, it's not going in on this court. Maybe this might not be the court for me.
Yeah.
And just keep it moving and stuff, whatever. But I guess that's where my issue and stuff, whatever, lie, because a lot of people and stuff, whatever, I realized that I friend zone a lot of females.
Right.
And I never realized that, whatever, until like, I think like I want to say in transitional periods of me going from like a different relationship and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember one time and stuff when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend way back when, and then I told somebody, I'm like, yeah, I got a new girl and stuff now, whatever. And then the females who knew, or I thought we were cool,
yeah,
they're like, so you just picked up a new bitch, huh? I was like, wait, what? Why you say it like that? She's a nice person. She's swell.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, you know what? Fuck you, Marv. And just like, what did I do? But that's what I'm saying. And I didn't know that they were probably waiting in the wing for their shot. But that's what I'm saying. How would I know to say, okay, I'm gonna take you up out of the friend zone if you don't make your intentions clear? If you made your intentions clear and stuff, and I say I'm gonna put you in the friend zone and stuff, whatever, just live there.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing though. What I think is different between females and males. I think males in the friend zone who really want to take that shot, they let it be known.
Do they though?
Yeah, they drop hits. They do this, that, and the third.
Do they though?
Then when they listen, as soon as the moment cracks, the hits start to get stronger. But with women women in the friend zone, they like, they thinking, hey, I might just be staying in this zone for forever, and you might just think of me as a really good friend, not thinking that, hey, I might actually look your way. You know what I mean? If I know your way is lookable, and a lot of times we look at them, just like I'm pretty sure you looked at that friend in the friend zone as, well, maybe her way ain't lookable. Maybe she ain't looking at me that way for me to be looking at her that way.
Yeah, valid.
You understand?
Valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that shit. I'm sorry to all the women I put in a friend zone. I apologize. Y'all gotta make that shit clear as day to me. Men, we are oblivious. That's what I was told.
They would what?
You're fucking oblivious. If you don't make that shit crystal clear, you SOL, boo. Sorry about that.
You might have even, come over and strip all your clothes off, and we might be like, oh, that's the new lingerie you was talking about. Yeah, it does look good on you. All right, you ready to go for some pizza?
Yeah. No, but women will cuss.
Oblivious.
There's probably like 10 women listen to this shit. You men are lying. You know, but bitch was stripped down naked in front of you. You know, you would try to hop on it like a bunny. That's not the truth. I'm not trying to catch a case. This is the hashtag Me Too world we live in.
It's not the case.
If I don't get confirmation, I ain't doing nothing.
Listen, man, we're living in a confirmation world right now.
Exactly, man.
We live in a confirmation world right now.
Question of the week now, man.
All right.
What would you do differently if you knew no one would judge you?
What would I do differently if I knew nobody would judge me?
Yeah.
Probably become a male stripper.
You think people would judge you if you became a stripper now?
If I became
really?
one now, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. You know what I mean? They probably look at me weird and like, why are you stripping, man? You know, you're much better. You're better. You're much better than that. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, I just like to dance. I like to entertain.
You just want to dance.
I just want to dance. You know what I mean?
You just want to shake your ass. That's it.
I feel free with no clothes on.
Yo, you just want to dance. Don't judge. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, don't judge me.
No,
don't judge me.
You know you're not being judged, man. You just out here just living it up, doing your best, man.
That's it, man.
Dog,
I'll be a wild go-go dancer, man.
You be out here.
Yeah, I'll be out here, you know what I mean? I got some moves.
The tricks, like that. You make sure you perfect the tricks with the little windmills.
What? I be at the illest costumes and shit. Yeah, man.
I don't know. I always like when I see like the strippers in the movies.
Yeah.
When the guys have like the just the cufflinks.
The
cufflinks and the bow tie.
The bow tie.
That's it. Right? It's kind of like, and they just like whoosh, just pull Monty, whatever. I need some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Yeah. So I was like, nah.
Look, man.
If no one would judge me,
yeah,
I honestly would be a jockey.
A jockey?
A jockey, like a horse, like a jockey, like a racetrack.
Yeah.
I'm already short, so I might as well capitalize the mighty midget side.
See, you think people would judge you now for being a jockey?
Hell yeah, because they're looking like, look, what's your midget ass doing? That's all you do. Are you going to ride horses and stuff? Whatever. I'd be like, then somebody might be like, hey yo, you should ride a horse called Brokeback Mountain. Nah, I'm good. So yeah. So no, I'll be a jockey if I knew nobody would judge.
Listen, man, listen, being a part of the Mighty Midget Mafia, I can tell you a couple times that I've been at the racetrack and niggas are looking at me and say, yeah,
are you a jockey?
So you make a wicked jockey. Jamaicans already trying to give you a job. Yeah, say, boy, you could do well as a jockey. I'm like, damn, nigga. Shit, I know I'm short. You're trying to give me a new occupation and shit?
Yo, that shit hurt, man. Yo, I play this. I know for a fact they'll come at my dome and stuff, whatever. Yo, imagine I walk up on a chick, be like, yo, so what do you do for a living? Jockey. Figures. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about why am I not surprised? You gonna get that shit shut down. Nah, man.
Hey.
But they make paper, though, man.
I was about to ask you.
They make paper.
Listen, I was about to ask you. If you're a triple stakes winner, You think they be getting bitches?
I'll stand on my triple stacks. I'll stand on the stacks and get that extra height that I'm needing, man. But other than that, that's what I'm saying. I have to go in there with an entourage and a damn greeting card and stuff for her. Who is that guy? He's Sofa Black. He's that jockey.
He's that jockey.
He's the #1 jockey and stuff at Woodbine Racetrack. He won Kentucky Derbies too. You'd be like, oh shit. There might be a chick like, oh, me so horny.
Yeah,
oh, me so horny. But other than that, whatever. You walk up to any other chick in the store, like you're in a grocery store trying to pick up some shit, whatever, but like, they're like, oh, you need some help, small man? Well, I'm a jockey. Oh, tell me about it. We knew. We all knew once you walked in the security camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He might be slaying mad equestrian bitches.
This is very true. This is very true.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
But not all of them are too small, though. The equestrian chicks are kind of, they got some height on them.
You got some heights, but they know about a jockey.
That's true. Yeehaw. They know how to ride something. Cool. We had to ask the sons, Mark, for the show.
All right, what they got to ask us?
TNK. He says, what's the wisest thing you ever heard someone say? I know for me, recently, something that sticks out to me, my boy, salute to my boy B, he said, when you're thinking about things 3 times. Think about what you could do, what you should do, and what's the best thing to do. And I feel like that was heavy and real wise and stuff, whatever. So that's how I'm feeling and stuff right now. About you?
Think of what you say it again.
Think about what you could do.
Yeah.
What you should do, and what's the best thing to do.
All right.
And he said he applies that to like every situation stuff, whatever, when he feels like he's in a crossroads, like in his mind. And I was like, that's dope. He's like, yeah, because most people like, it's so easy to do bad, right?
Yeah.
It's so easy to do the bad and stuff, whatever. The harder thing is to do the good thing, whatever, right? Think about turn the other cheek. Think about random dude walking here right now to slap the shit out you and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
And now you put those things and stuff into play and stuff, whatever. What you could do is you probably pick up something to bust him in his head.
Yeah.
What you should do and stuff is just fight back. Or the best thing to do will probably be, I don't know, call the cops and let them deal with him. Yeah. So that's the wisest thing and stuff I heard someone say. Like that sticks out in my mind now. What about you, man?
I think I would say this, and it's a familiar saying. I've heard it, but it's words that I live by is never let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? It seems so simple in its saying, but it's such a strong thing, and I see a lot of people out here doing it frequently. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Miss Sarah D said, "What's the most important quality you look for in another person?"
Loyalty's big for me.
Oh boy, I was about to say the same.
Loyalty's
thing.
big for me.
Yo,
Dap and snap.
Shit, amen to that, man. Loyalty, man. You can't put a price on loyalty. That shit's expensive,
man. You can't, man.
That shit is too expensive, man. Loyalty's for me, man. Same damn thing. Oh, yeah, this was my other question I seen. This was tailored more, I guess, to you, but I guess it's for us. 4Key Manager said, since you believe in conspiracy theories, do you guys believe in aliens and Bigfoot?
I believe in an alien with a Bigfoot.
What the fuck?
AKA the Bigfooted alien.
Okay. You don't believe they're separate?
Listen, I believe in aliens. I believe in beings.
Well, you don't believe in Bigfoot?
Nah, I believe in Sasquatch.
Okay.
I'm going to go with his government name, Sasquatch. Or Yeti. Yeti. Sasquatch or Yeti.
Yeti spaghetti.
Listen, we got all types of Well, just the period of how we got to Homo sapien. You know what I mean? There's Homo erectus.
Folks at home, he's going into his X-Files mode.
You know what I mean?
So just get a cup of coffee.
Neanderthal. You understand? And then we look at all the type of primates there is.
Yeah.
Right? You mean to tell me that there couldn't be possibly a Sasquatch or a Yeti?
Absolutely. I believe in both. I believe in both and stuff for there, because like I said, like some of the shit that I didn't seen and stuff whatever, like in the skywise for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not no government. Government shit.
I remember one time you was telling me about the story when you and your peeps was outside chilling one time. You seen something on a rooftop.
Yo, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, man. Yo, goosebumps just came right back, man. It was something serious, man. Like, yo, it was we were all outside my girl Keisha's auntie spot in Cleveland, right? And we were all getting ready to dip. We all in the car, like everybody at their cars and stuff, whatever. We shooting the shit by like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I don't remember who saw it. I don't know if my friend Drea seen it or someone else seen it and stuff whatever. But like, they looked up across the street at the house and stuff whatever with the chimney.
Right.
And to me, at first glance, it looked like a garbage bag.
Yeah,
like, that was around the chimney and stuff, whatever, right? So they're like, she's like, what's that? She's like, it's a garbage bag, but there's no wind blowing.
Right.
So that thing should have came tumbling down, if of anything, whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like someone's got caught on one of the bricks for the chimney.
And even without no wind blowing, it shouldn't be.
Flat.
It would have been flat or
flat.
stationary, right?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. When I'm looking at shit now, I'm like, yo, what's going on with that? So now we're all focused on it. There's like 8 of us.
Yeah.
And we're all focused on it. When we all look up, whatever, that bitch did a literal shimmy. Like it's like, oh shit. These kids looking at me, whatever.
Yeah.
So it just kind of went around the chimney. I heard Drea scream. I heard another person scream. Everybody took off in cars.
Yeah.
So my friend and stuff with Keisha who's there, she's like, y'all leave me here? I'm like, either jump in or get 8. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. Yeah. I was telling you.
Get in or become the X-File.
I made it to my mom's house and stuff for them probably like about 15 minutes. Floored it. Didn't look back.
Yeah.
And then I think when I got close enough, like on the highway and everything and stuff, whatever, people are calling people like, what the fuck was that? Was that a gorilla? What was that? It looked like something, you know?
Right,
so
right.
I'm like, it could have been Sasquatch. I didn't give a shit. But like the following day, she told her auntie that night, but she told auntie, her uncle, other people and stuff like that, whatever, even the neighbors and stuff who actually lived there.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There was nothing there. Nothing there to resemble it. So I knew something was up.
Did y'all ever see if there was any like reports of a sighting of anything in the area in that particular area?
No.
Maybe not that specific night, but
nah. But the only thing they say and stuff for them, they said like within the Ohio, Pennsylvania region.
Yeah.
Possibly Mothman. So I was shook. I'm not fucking with it. I go over there very lightly.
Yeah.
And what fucks me up too and stuff is that my cousin bought a house right by that fucking neck of the woods.
What?
So that's what pissed me off and stuff, whatever. Cause she's like, I'm at such and such. I'm like, I know that. I'm like, that's not too far from the street's called Wando.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's from, I was like, by Wando. She's like, yeah, Wando's like 2 streets down. I'm like, niggas. I don't know if I feel comfortable spending the night over here now. Yeah.
You might have to let me go at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm heading home.
So I was like, yeah, miss me with that, but yeah, that's it. I'm good, man. That's it for me, man.
You good? All right, so let me drop a So Says the Suns, and then we can be out here. And this week is Inspire Until You Retire.
That's So Say the Suns. I like
So
that.
Say the Suns. Yeah, and I think we're gonna leave that one with Nipsey because he definitely inspired all the way.
Yes, true indeed. Yeah, man. That's it, man.
All right, Marv, I'm good, man.
Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace and love.
Peace.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.